2 Chronicles 9. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is Yah, YahWeh, YahWeh. There's no difference. It's like saying Daniel with an E. What is the difference and does matters when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are the same name, and no, they're not, and only a fool would believe that a hammer could force its creator to do anything. And there was no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic text because the letter J is only about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. In a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yehoshua, means Yahweh is salvation. 9. And the soberness of Sheba, Sheb with a line underneath of it, A, heard of the report of Shlomo and came to Jerusalem to try Shlomo with hard questions, with a very great company and camels bearing spices and much gold and precious stones. And she came to Shlomo and she spoke with him about all that was in her heart, and Shlomo answered all her questions, and there was no matter hidden for Shlomo which he did not make known to her. And the soberness of Sheba saw the wisdom of Shlomo in the house that he had built, and the food on his table, and the seating of his servants, and the service of his waiters, and their attire, so like what they wear, Attir, and his cupbearers, and their attire, and his ascending offerings. I thought he was going to say, and their attire. Throw some seasoning on that. That's their attire. Anyways. And his ascending offerings that he offered up to the house of Yahweh, and there was no more spirit in her. Then she said to the sovereign, true. When I held it up in the light, it mixed with true and gold. I was like, what does that say? True was the word I heard in my own land about your words and your wisdom, but I did not believe their words until I came and saw with my own eyes. And see, I have not been told the half of the greatness of your wisdom. You exceed the report which I heard. Blessed are your men, and blessed are these your servants who stand continually before you and hear your wisdom. Blessed be Yahweh your Elohim, who delighted in you to put you on his throne to be sovereign for Yahweh your Elohim, because your Elohim has loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore he made you sovereign over them to do right ruling and righteousness. And she gave the sovereign 120 talents of gold and very many spices and precious stones, and there has not been any spices such as those the sovereigness of Sheba gave to sovereign Shlomo. And also the servants of Hiram and the servants of Shlomo who brought gold from Ophir brought algum wood and precious stones, and the sovereign made stairs of the algum wood for the house of Yahweh, and for the sovereign's house also lyres and harps for singers, and there was never seen the like of them before in the land of Yehuda. And sovereign Shlomo gave to the sovereigness of Sheba all she desired, whatever she asked, besides that which she had brought to the sovereign. And she turned and went to her own land, she and her servants. And the weight of gold that came to Shlomo yearly was 666 talents of gold, besides that which the merchants and traders brought. And all the sovereigns of Arabia, RAB with a line underneath of it, IA, and governors of the land were bringing gold and silver to Shlomo. And sovereign Shlomo made 200 large shields of beaten gold. 600 pieces of beaten gold went into each shield. and 300 shields of beaten gold. 300 pieces of gold went into each shield, and the sovereign put them in the house of the forest of Lebanon. Capital F in forest of Lebanon. And the sovereign made a great throne of ivory and overlaid it with clean gold, and 6 steps led to the throne with a footstool of gold, which were fastened to the throne. And there were armrests on either side of the place of the seat, and 2 lions stood beside the armrests, and 12 lions were standing there, one on each side of the 6 steps. The like of it was not in any reign. And all the drinking vessels of sovereign Shlomo were of gold, and all the vessels of the house of the forest of Lebanon were of refined gold. Silver was reckoned of little value in the days of Shlomo. For the sovereign's ships went to Tarshish, Tarshish, with the servants of Hiram. Once in 3 years the ships of Tarshish came, bringing gold and silver and ivory, apes and baboons. I have no idea why they're bringing apes and baboons, but whatever. The sovereign Shlomo became greater than all the sovereigns of the earth in riches and wisdom, and all the sovereigns of the earth sought the presence of Shlomo to hear his wisdom, which Elohim had put in his heart. And each man brought his present objects of silver and objects of gold, and garments and armor and spices, horses and mules, the matter of a year by year. And Shlomo had 4,000 stalls for horses and chariots, and 12,000 horsemen whom he stationed in the chariot cities, and with the sovereign at Jerusalem. And he ruled over all the sovereigns from the river, capital R, to the land of the Philistines, as far as the border of Mitzrayim. And the sovereign made silver in Jerusalem as the stones, and he made cedar trees as plenty as the sycamores which are in the low country. And they were bringing horses to Shlomo from Mitzrayim and from all lands. And the rest of the acts of Shlomo, first and last, are they not written in the book of Nathan the prophet? I'll have to look that up. Nathan, Nathan, the prophet, and in the prophecy of Ahiah, AH with a dot, IYAH, the Shilonite, Shilonite, and in the visions of Iddo, Iddo, the seer concerning Jeroboam, YAROB with a line underneath of it, apostrophe AM, son of Nebat, NEB with a line underneath of it, AT, it's a question. And Shlomo reigned in Jerusalem over all Israel 40 years. So Shlomo slept with his fathers and was buried in the city of David his father, and Rehoboam his son reigned in his place. REH with a dot, AB with a line underneath of it, apostrophe AM. Rehoboam. Probably butchered that.